All all right. Hello, hello. I was gonna in here. Here we are. Gotta love all the glitches, but hey, it's all good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient. I am Christine. Of course, I'm psychic medium, intuitive energy coach, old soul healer, also known as empath, speaker, author, soul healers community, co-creator, and retreat host, and soon to be Oracle deck creator. I, I, I'm just, anyways. So thank you for being here. This is our third installment of the four free psychic training series for the Soul Healers Community 1 year online course. And I don't know about you, but I love learning. But what I really love is to put it into practice. So you can read all the books you want, you can take all the courses you want, but if you're not actually doing the work, because that's what light work is, we are all light workers. We all have a mission. We're all here for a reason. We have purpose. And if you're trying to clear all of your past lives and ancestral trauma, intergenerational stuff, you are the chain breaker. I will say that loudly and proudly. Let me know in the comments if that's you as well, right? There are no mistakes. I was in a meeting earlier today, and I said, God makes no mistakes. You are a masterpiece on our way home. And one of the women in the group said, masterpiece, but Peace on the way home. I'm like, oh, see how, when two or more gather, amazing things happen. So, this old way of competing with other people, especially women, that seems to be out there as well, or pushing our titles, our agendas, being pushy. There's this fear as well that they've got more than I have, and how am I going to get ahead? And I'm never going to get, all of that is old. We are shifting. Everything is shifting, and I wanna talk about, the fall equinox too. It's on the 23rd, and there's some big stuff coming up. I'm not gonna say exactly what's gonna go on, but this is like, the big drop. We already kinda saw what was happening today in regards to what we're going to see on the 23rd. And we're seeing this more and more and more. And that's why we need each other more and more and more. Community is unity, is compassion in action. And that's why I started Soul Healers in 2020. That's not what it was called back then, but that's what it is now. And I have helped over, hundreds of people, hundreds of women in over 17 countries. Because people ask me, well, if you're based in Calgary, for example, even though I'm in Halifax right now and I'm a nomad, I get a lot of puzzled looks. So how do you do that? How does that happen? You must be rich. You must have a millionaire husband or whatever. No, just rich in mind, body, and spirit. But pre 2018, Christine was not that at all. I was a mess. I was a empty shell, making six figures, living the corporate life, living the dream. I had a home, I had all these toys, but I was empty. I had nothing. Truly have nothing. So, instead of always having to hit rock bottom, the work that I do is to help raise and lift and empower other women to realize their full potential. To go, not today, not anymore. I'm stepping into who I truly am. I'm not going to accept anything less. And the time is now. If not now, then when? If not now, then when? What other excuses do you got? Throw them at me. Let's hear it. I don't have the time. Yeah, well, where is your time going? Where's your energy go? Are you distracted? Do you put everyone ahead of you because you don't believe in yourself? Because there's somewhere that you have to help other people because you don't want to look at your stuff, and it's stuff. It is. It's stuff. It's tough. I get it. I understand. I've been there. Hi, Ursula. So glad you can join us live. I know you were trying to get on last week and you watched the replay, but thank you so much. And she also commented at 11:11. Ding. Thank you. So when, things who else gets numbers and synchronicities? Anybody else? Animals? I mean, the speedometer on the car that I'm driving hit 144,444. And 4 is my favorite number. I'm like, "Okay." I wanted to tell everybody and I just kept it to myself until now. So, anyways. All right, so enough of me yammering on. The reason we're doing today or this live is I wanted to bring some of my former clients. Well, they still are my clients. They're now friends. I mean, it's really hard. Sometimes I hear from other teachers, "Oh no, you have to keep the client friend thing separate," and I'm like, "Why? You're appearing that you're better than they are, that you're some guru. Please, please." Anyways, they are friends, and I'm going to bring on Patty. Patty started as a client, then went through my 8-week mentorship, and I'm just going to let her talk. No one, I'm sure no one else wants to hear me talk, but she's going to talk about her experiences working with me. Hi, Patty. Let us know who you are and where you are right now.
Hi, I am Patty, and I'm in Pennsylvania for now. And yes, I did go through and had an amazing experience with Christine's 8-week mentorship. It was just so much fun. She helped me through so much trauma that I was holding in from a young age. And she also showed me uh, a whole lot of things about myself that I didn't know about. And now, because of it, I do tarot reading, and I am a Reiki uh, certified only for the first Reiki, but I'm working on my second one, and I'm going to open up eventually a healing center with Reiki, yoga, and I want to do some shamanism practices with natural healings.
Wonderful. I love that. And we hold all of that and it is happening,
Oh, yeah.
right? It
Yes.
Yeah. We don't it's on God's timeline. We all know that. We just know
Right.
that it's happening and can't wait to celebrate that with you and I hold that for you as well. Um so maybe do you want to describe who you were a couple years ago before you met me?
I was shy as far as um, I wasn't sure what side of the fence I wanted to be on. I wanted to uh, be a person of God, but not be in the moment with Him. And
Mm.
I've learned through the program that I can be both. I can be of and in, but being in was more important, and that my spirituality um, from my heart really took on a whole new meaning. I feel that one connection. My intuition has opened up, and I see things more clearly. Um, I'm completely different than I was. I'm now an open channel for healing,
Yes.
for tarot reading, for everything, you know? Just I love my life now. And I'm sober 5 months.
Amazing. Congratulations. That is not easy to do. And because I've known you for a few years, and for
Mhm.
myself, I quit drinking January 1st. And let me tell you, life changing. I think I watched a video with Michael Beckwith recently, and he talked about, how he took that one hit, and he's talking about marijuana and how his consciousness just it took a hit. It just crashed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just I mean, spirit that, they say spirits or, they're talking about drugs, how it's supposed to raise and change and shift, but actually it does the opposite.
Right.
And it's not just alcohol, it's so many other things too. But congratulations. I know that wasn't easy for you. Anybody who is struggling with sobriety, what do you want to say to them?
Do it. Do it. Don't do it for anybody else. Do it for yourself, because uh, it was a struggle. It was very much of a struggle. And I was what they call a closet alcoholic. I waited until my husband went to bed, and we don't sleep in the same room. So I would have my beer sitting on ice in a closet with my clothes, and I would drink until I passed out.
Oh, wow. My goodness.
And it was almost a nightly thing. Almost every night, I almost drowned it in my pool. My grandkids saw me almost drowned in my pool. They saw me not being the Nana who they thought I was. But now they will never see that part of Nana again, ever, ever. I was embarrassed. God
Wow.
has really
Thank
opened up my eyes and showed me the way.
well, thank you for sharing that you are helping so many people by sharing that story. I'm sure there's people out there that are going, "Wow, me too. I've that's me," or "I know someone like that."
Mhm.
Um, and
AA helped a
what
lot as well.
I mean, if AA, yeah, I hear that a lot, definitely. And I know that addictions are, as Dr. Maté says, is just a way because it's our suffering. We're we're
Mhm.
finding a way to end our suffering. That's really what it is.
Yep.
So what do you feel that you were suffering from
I think it was just the
by
trauma of
drinking? What was the
yeah. When I just had some things that happened when I was growing up that I thought I dealt with, but they came back. Plus,
yeah.
I'm married to a narcissist, so
Many of my clients are empathic and have that narcissistic relationship and myself. That's why
mhm,
we're all here together in this community so we
mhm,
can support each other and break free. Um, so what has changed? I know that was like 2 years ago that we were together. Was it? It's been 2 years already? I can't believe it.
well, I think
I
it's
have to look at
3.
your certificate. I don't even remember. 3. Wow. So what has changed? What 3 years ago to now? What
I
has
started a
changed?
YouTube
Because
I started a YouTube channel. Um,
mhm.
I I have I mean, it's just over a year that I started it, but I have 73 subscribers, and I get a lot of, you don't read the way other people do. You read from the heart. Um, other people they go so in depth. I've actually had someone tell me that I talk too much and that I needed to make them shorter. So, I mean, and I said, yeah, I'll do what I can to help you out. But I'm like, if you want to hear the reading, you're going to have to listen. um, but so I make shorts and I send them to him.
Perfect.
It,
And I love that you started a YouTube channel, and I mean, we also, have that in common. It's a place to share and to connect with other people, but it's also in a way, it's therapy, and it's also a past life, meaning we were not allowed to be seen or heard.
mhm,
And that's why a lot of us go on video or start a podcast or start speaking because we were literally our throat chakra was, you know, or we were
Yep.
hung or burned, right? All of that. um, no, it's fantastic. So, what I guess out of the, we're going to talk about your intuition. How does intuition come to you? Because everybody has a different way. You could see it, hear it, feel it, smell it, taste it, know it.
Mine is I see it in my mind happen before it happens.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
I also can. I also dream, and it
Yeah,
happens.
dreams.
And that can be really scary. At times, it can be really scary because when you have a bad dream, you're thinking to yourself, "Oh my God, how do I change this?" Or please don't let it happen that way. Or, um, but what I've also come to learn, and death is not anything that you need to be afraid of. It is just a journey of moving on. And
Yeah.
as scary as it is, to lose somebody who you're close to. Like, I just lost my grandmother. She was 97 years old, and everybody's like, "Why aren't you crying?" I said, because she believed in God. She knew who God was. And she knew that when she was going to die, that he was going to, Jesus was going to be there to take her spirit. And I said, I'm thrilled for her. 97 years old, she had a very good life. So, I view death a lot differently than most people do, and it's like they moved on. Thank God. They're no longer in pain and suffering. And
Yeah, death is just the beginning.
Right, right. It's the end here, but the beginning of something else. That's great.
Yes.
And
Yeah, yeah.
and at her funeral when we went, I met a lady who, "Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss." And I looked at her and I said, "I'm not. She moved on to something bigger and better. I said, "She had a great life here. Thank you so much for your words of kindness." And she goes, "I'm so glad you feel that way." She goes, "I do too." And I said, "That's great." So I met somebody who was like me, and most people don't think of it that way. And
No, they've been conditioned to, yeah,
right, right. And
you
that's the
get it.
problem. We have to
Yeah,
uncondition, and that's one of the reasons why we're here. We're here to start a new world, a new world
absolutely,
order.
absolutely.
And that I know
So,
what you were thinking.
before we say goodbye, what would you say to anybody that's on the fence, working with me or taking the course and stepping into who they truly are?
Exactly, do it. Just do it. If you find that you are having a hard time with a payment or anything, you know what you do is you say to God, "Okay, I want to take this course. Help me manifest the money that I need for this course because it's for me and I love it and this is what I want to do. It'll help me on my path." It'll come. It'll just come. And that's part one of manifesting that you'll learn with Christine.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for
Oh,
coming
you're
on,
welcome.
and we're just gonna you you're gonna be backstage for a bit, and then I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
Diane on, and it's interesting you're
Okay.
talking about manifesting money because I know Diane has a story about that too, so thank you so
Awesome.
much, and if you guys wanna follow
Sure.
Patty, we'll make sure we'll connect you, and, thank you so much. Take
Thank
care. All right. Our next student client, Diane, she is, well, I'll let her introduce herself, but we met at my first psychic fair at Carmel Joy Baird's ranch just outside of Edmonton. She was one of my mentors. She actually told me in one of her YouTube videos, if you want to work with me for 6 months and become a medium, you got to record a video and tell me why. And I'm like, oh my God, somebody just handed me the key to the kingdom. I'm going to take this because I'm so tired of being stressed, depressed, anxious. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being overwhelmed. And I don't want to live like this isn't living. I'm just existing. And she said, your intuition is all of that because you're not living from your intuition. That's why you're manifesting anxiety and depression and all these other things. But there is also more of it. I talk about the hormone issues, the whole food plant based. It's all connected. So I'm going to bring Diane on, and she can start talking about herself. Where are you in the world, Diane? I'm in Nova Scotia right now.
So I'm in Wainwright, Alberta, and
Lovely
that's
place. I've
probably
been a few times.
it's about 4.5 hours from where Christine lives in Calgary. So it's my hometown. And about 4 years ago, I came home and my puppy is barking. Get up, kid.
Of course. It's okay. Everybody's got a pup.
So I'm trying to remember. Ivy, shh. I'm trying to remember what you're referring to as far as manifesting. I think it was that I wanted to take my Reiki master.
Yes. Yes.
I was trying to manifest the money, and I believe it was because I was able to work the election, and that gave me
Yes.
the Ivy. I'm going to
It
have to
did.
put my dog out of the room or
Sure,
put her
it's
on the
all
bed with me.
good. Hey, it doesn't matter. Everybody, this is real life, people.
It is real life. Come here, honey. Get up here on the bed. She can get up on the bed with me. There we go. Now she's good.
Oh my
She's just a year
goodness.
old, right?
Okay.
So yeah, here we go.
Oh, she's still a what's her name?
Ivy. I
Ivy.
mean,
Aw.
yeah, named her after my grandmother who's been gone for 35 years. But yeah, so
Hmm.
I met Christine, yeah, at my first and only psychic fair I've been to at Carmel Baird's. And the instant I saw Christine in her booth, I knew that I needed to have a reading from her because I was just drawn. And in fact, I felt such a connection with Christine that I don't know what she thought of me at the time, but I asked her to
No.
take her boots off and if she would put her sock feet on top of my feet. And she did. And I
Yes.
could,
Oh my god. I forgot
yeah,
about that.
yeah, it
Whoa.
was a weird request, but you did it. And I said, I can feel your energy. And she's like, I can feel your energy. And like just an amazing immediate connection with Christine. And she gave me an amazing reading. And yeah, so I've in the spring, Christine um, provided me with my master Reiki level, my level 3, and yeah, so I'm kind of the other end of the spectrum. I've been dabbling in and out of this for several years because I haven't committed yet, and because I'm such an empath and I feel everything, and I feel overwhelmed lots of times. I volunteer for everything. 5 weeks ago, my brother had a motorcycle accident and broke his pelvis. So, of course, when he got out of hospital, I brought him
Mm.
home. And
Wow.
he just went back home this 3 days ago. And no, 2 days
Wow.
ago. So it's been a wonderful time with him. I'm absolutely emotionally exhausted um, because I think we're a lot alike. He's actually bipolar. And
Okay.
so I see a lot of similarities between us. I'm not bipolar, but I just felt all of his stuff.
Mm.
But the love that we have expressed for each other through the last 5 weeks has been phenomenal. He left my home when I was only 10, and so I didn't realize.
It's okay. I was picking up like a twin soul, like you guys are kind of severed in a way.
Well, I actually have a twin, but the
Mm,
fact that my two brothers were kind of invited to go live with our dad so my mom could remarry has affected me for 50 some years. The
oh my goodness.
empath in me has felt so terrible all these years for that. But anyway, it's been a blessing because now another brother we're connecting again. So um I guess the point of this whole story is that here I am, got the courses, got the knowledge, got the desire, but I haven't been able to stop making busy. I'm taking a H&R tax course right now. I'm chairperson for Communities in Bloom. I'm treasurer for Wainwright Wildlife, and in all of that, and I'm also in a relationship with an alcoholic because that's who I love is alcoholics. Um, he's a very wonderful man. He's got a heart of gold. He is probably only 2 or 3 years away from dying from his alcoholism and smoking, but
My
um,
goodness.
I'm not prepared to end the relationship because I feel like he's my soulmate too. He absolutely 100% accepts me exactly the way I am, and that's new for me, first time in my whole life. Um, so I know without a doubt that I have a gift because I'm so sensitive and so empathic. I was doing some card readings. I started that, and I was with a narcissist, and I had to get away from him and run away from him, and because he got scary, and so that kind of like put things on hold. And so here I am
Okay.
running away. I'm running away from everything that I should be doing for myself and for the advancement of the universe because I just stay busy, stay distracted. And
Mm-hmm.
so this is not just saying this out loud to you, it's opening my
So
eyes.
it's yeah.
Just open my eyes that I'm running away from
And
what I need to
that's
do.
the work that we and that's the work. Yeah. Yeah.
I know that when I
You're not
am,
alone. I've done it.
I know that when I'm not
Go
so
ahead.
busy and that I am actually pursuing the spiritual, I am calm, I'm joyful, I'm happy, I feel so intuitive. And then I get myself, I'm a workaholic, I guess, somewhat busyaholic. And so I like to just share that,
Yeah. And
this is the path to happiness is by pursuing your spiritual life and helping others without neglecting yourself. Because you can't
yeah, you're
pour from an
here
empty cup.
you're here to serve. That's right. You put the oxygen mask on yourself first. And all those things that are distracting you, you're like, "No more." You're gonna focus on what you love, like you said, what you're just talking about,
I want to, but
and no buts.
well, I tried to step down as chairperson.
I know you I know. No, you
And
are stepping down.
am I?
You
Because they
you
refused to
you
let
can
me.
you're spreading yourself way too thin.
Oh,
Well, then they're gonna pay you if they really want you. That's what that I'm making that declaration right now.
well,
We
yeah,
gotta step and know in our worth and our inherent worth. And all this busyness is actually a way of just keeping distracting us from what we're really here to do. And it's
yes.
God's work. That's it. God's work.
It's so
And
hard when you say
why?
I'm,
Somewhere in you, you don't feel you're worthy of that work. So you're going to do this other stuff because oh,
because I
why am I
can't
thinking
say
easy? It's not easy.
no. Well, I say I'm stepping down and like, you're, no, you can't. Like the whole organization will fall apart because no one wants to be in charge. And I'm like, how do you say no? I guess I say no. My mental health is suffering.
Yeah, you that's exactly what you say. And there's no shame and there's no guilt in that. Here's the difference between guilt and shame. Shame is I'm a bad person.
Mhm.
Guilt is I did a bad thing. How can we let go of both of that?
Yeah.
There's no guilt in saying no, and you're a beautiful person. You have
I don't feel
so much to
beautiful.
offer. You have no idea.
I feel beautiful when I feel like I'm letting them down by stepping down. I feel like I'm letting them down.
You let yourself down when you're spreading yourself too thin.
I'm kind of exhausted right now, yeah, emotionally.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why puppy is stuck to your hip.
She's adorable.
Your
Actually, she's
animals, especially dogs, they're like empaths.
yeah.
If you're not happy, they're not happy. And they're going to do everything they can to make you happy.
Mhm.
So what makes Diane happy?
I don't know. Well, I do know. It's, it's pursuing my spiritual life is what makes me happy. Yeah,
That's
and
right. So
I know.
tell me what Diane is doing 5 years from now, that it's already happening.
Oh God.
Who are you? What are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Well,
When you're in your spirituality, how are you feeling? We're going to go with that.
okay, I feel
I love that
fulfilled.
confirmation, Ivy. Thank you.
Okay, shh, 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 shh. She wants up on. Oh, she wants me to play with her. I feel fulfilled. I feel calm. I feel spiritual. I feel like I'm fulfilling a
Oh,
purpose, and live alone and do exactly what I want to do.
that's right.
And
Because you can't
I have a
fix
little
anybody.
no, I have a little
Yeah.
studio in my house where I do my card readings and my Reiki, and I rescue dogs.
We love that. I mean, I'm a pet nomad. We all love animals.
Yes,
That's our sacred connection in this community is
yes,
we're all animal lovers and we're all
yes.
guardians for animals and for nature. Oh my goodness. Thank you for sharing your heart today. There's going to be so many people that are will be like, "Oh my god, that Diane." Do you do readings online too or just in person?
I haven't been doing it since I ran away and hid from that narcissist. I kind of haven't pursued anything. I haven't pursued anything, but I want to.
Get go No, you are. You are. I got my cards right here. Who's got their cards? Anybody got cards?
I got a 4 or 5 decks sitting over in my little thing that I haven't opened for 3 years. I know.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we're going to do a little card pull together. Are you open to that?
Absolutely.
You want to grab your cards? I know Patty's ready. I'm
Okay,
bringing her on board here. So we're all going to do a little bit of
let
a
me.
reading together.
I'm
We'll
going to grab
wait
my card
we'll wait
deck.
for you, of course. It's all good. Yep. And we're just waiting for Patty. We're doing the split screen here. Hold on.
So I'm going to use
Ah,
my
there
deck.
we go.
That's a deck I like.
Oh, you got your angel oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Now that could
Yes.
be another show topic. Doreen Virtue right there.
I have those same cards.
All
Oh,
right.
good.
So, oh wow. Okay. And I'm doing tarot
Okay.
today because
Okay.
that's the only deck I have because I don't want to carry it all around me around the world. They start to weigh a lot after a while, just
Mm-hmm.
like crystals, right? And speaking of crystals, I've got my new it's shaped like a dragon, citrine.
Mm,
I love
Got like the
that.
diamond head.
beautiful.
Yeah. Dragons. Love dragons. All right, so who would like to go first? Who would like to just pull a card and whoever is watching, listening. If they'd like a card, even if it's on the replay, let us know. We'll get you one. But for now, we're just doing this
Absolutely.
for each other as a
I
collective.
pull card number 44, and it says it's Archangel Michael, and it says, "You will manifest what you
Ooh.
need." You can't make this up, people. You can't make it up. And it says, "Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need."
That's wonderful.
Archangel Michael is like my brother. He is my
Mine too.
go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime I
I
need protection, power.
Yep. And
Wonderful. I love that. And fours are my
Archangel
favorite.
Raphael is my healer, my healing
There
brother.
you go. Your healing brother. Yeah. And 44, fours are my favorite number.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Aha. We
Like
love
that.
double numbers. We love double numbers.
absolutely.
And while you were talking, Three of Cups. I mean,
Oh,
hello.
there you
Is there
go.
not three of us?
Yep.
This
And
is all
three's my
about,
number.
oh, love that. This is emotional energy, cups are water energy, friendships, abundance, cooperation, community, sibling, closeness, joy, communication, celebration, and soul contracts. And I love
Yep.
that, these are women, these are us. You got the Big Dipper.
Yep.
And the affirmation is I connect into this sacred siblinghood and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. Call in your besties. Who do you need to reach out for support? Loving and mutually beneficial bonds. So maybe that's the manifestation that we're all going to be working on, is bringing in those types of people. Only sacred, beautiful, light workers. That's it.
Yep.
Anything else
Yep.
will be repelled. And when I
Correct.
speak of repelling energy, think of yourself as having a bubble, having mirrors. You're sending that out. It's not like you're keeping people away. They just know that you have boundaries and cross these boundaries. This is my energy, that's yours. And I feel it's very important to put that out there, but not in an arrogant way, but in a very confident and compassionate way. I don't know about you, but when I go out in public, do you guys get stared at, or sometimes people are just really angry with you because you trigger something in them? You get
Actually, I
either
get
or?
people who walk up to me. People walk up to me and they just start telling me what's wrong with them all the time.
Life story.
All
Yeah,
the yes,
that
yes.
too. But there's also a lot of chaos
Hmm.
around too.
And
Yeah. No, just walking in grocery stores, sometimes it's weird. I get this, or you feel people are staring at you and you look and you're like, okay,
well, if they're
something's going
staring
on
at
over
me, it's
there.
because I'm singing and walking down the aisle dancing.
There you go. That's why. Why not? We need more of that.
Right, right.
Right. More fun, more craziness. Who cares? How about you, Diane?
I, you know, I smile at everyone that I see because and sometimes I get people that just like connect to me instantly to me. They'll come up and like, oh my God, look at you. Look at your smile. You're so cute. And I'm like kind of embarrassed, but I think they're just seeing my aura or feeling my
Yes.
aura or.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they are. They are.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
thinking because
do you have a card for us?
I'm just going to pull a card. Yep.
Yeah, go for it. I know Ursula's like, I'll take one of each. She's
Yeah.
saying.
Hang on here. I've got Cupid.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
We
Cupid.
send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Oh my God. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all its glorious aspects. I feel that that's speaking to me to like get self-loving again, get your self-love going.
Yep.
And I
Fill your
mean,
cup.
yeah, and I send this out to everyone that I meet. I have so much love to give. I
Me
really
too.
do. I have so much love
You're
to
gonna
give.
turn that
And
inside.
yeah,
Give yourself your love.
yeah.
Love yourself so much that it's just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing.
So is it too late to start in on your course or it's already started?
Absolutely not. No, it starts, October 5th. Starts
Okay.
October 5th. The
Okay. Well,
the,
I'll be
um, the deadline
checking it
to
out.
join is September 30th. Here, I'm just gonna show the ticker. Thank you for asking about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I need some details.
Oh, yeah. No, I will give you details. I've got the links there. I have payment plans as well. It is the
Perfect.
same price whether you pay in full or you pay 12 equal monthly payments. So there's a bunch of bonuses. There's going to be a private group into our Soul's Purpose Unleash. It's a membership as well. And you're going to have access to all of my master classes and other courses that I've done. And I have over 500 videos on YouTube, but a lot of them I've made unlisted. I know, unlisted. Yeah. I'm just thinking about that. I'm tired. Phew, no.
Christine,
Um,
it wasn't a mistake that you reached out to me today because I could have easily said, no, I don't have time because I've got a lot of studying to do for this tax course over the weekend. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to make time because it's Christine. And from the moment I
aw.
met you, from the moment I laid eyes on you, I adored you. I felt the connection. I felt the love. I don't,
Well,
I feel like
I'm
we have a,
sending that out to you.
well, I felt like we had a heart connection immediately.
Yep.
I
Me
did.
too. We
I
we
didn't
are
know you
soul
from Adam.
sisters.
Yeah, I didn't know you from Adam, but I felt special towards you ever since.
Oh, wow.
Sorry,
And
you just radiate.
now it's E equals MC squared. No, sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Gotta love that Einstein. Everyone thinks he
yeah.
was some scientist, but oh my
Someone
goodness,
stole his
he
brain.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna have that private group as well, and of course, you'll
Okay.
have access to me through Facebook and, email, WhatsApp. And there is a bonus where we're going through your 7 chakras. There's way more than 7, but we're going to start with the basics, and you get a guide and a course with that as well. But you also get discounted monthly coaching, access to new content, weekly coaching calls, magic, all that fun stuff. Cheerleaders. I mean, who doesn't need people around you that are saying, you know what, you rock, Diane, you rock, Patty. Let's
Hmm.
go. You need help, I'm here. I'm going to pair you up with an accountability buddy. So you guys will have even more heart to heart connections.
That's
And
what
who
I
knows?
need.
Who knows who it will be, right?
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Exactly. We all need that. The lone wolf stuff. I mean, yeah, there's times where you do go alone. I don't know about you, but as an empath, we crave our alone time. But that does
Yeah,
not mean we're lonely.
no,
Big difference,
Absolutely.
right?
not
And
lonely.
I have friends that say to me, you're at home all day. Who do you talk to? I don't need
Myself
anybody to talk to. I have my dogs.
and my
I have
cats.
my stuff. I read. I have um okay, I've become quite addicted to my cards. I bet I have about 75 of them now, Dex. And
Whoa.
I I
You could
joined the
start a
Hay
store.
House Deck Club. Well, yeah.
Nice.
No, you know what? I joined the Hay House Deck Club, and
Mm,
like this one just came out, and
mm,
Oh, wow.
I I I love it because I get to preview cards before they actually come out.
um,
Before their due date of being um out to the public, and it's like um so I get to see them and use them and I really I don't know I love my cards. I love divination tools. I have a yes or no. I have a pen pendulum. I must have three
Yes.
or four of them now. but I I love what I do. I
That and
love it. I
that's
love helping people.
amazing.
And when
And you
people
can
come
help
to me,
preview. Yep, go ahead. When people come to
oh,
you.
and when people come to me and say, I'm like, okay, what can and it's like, Lord, why? And kids, I just have them randomly come up to me anymore, and they just like, hi, can I have a hug? And it's like, sure,
Yeah, kids can really see your spirit. I mean, they're at that level with animals. They see it, they know
Yeah.
it, they feel it. It's
hmm
everywhere.
hmm
Yeah.
Um, you said Ursula was looking for a card, and I pulled one for her, and it's
Okay.
card number 11, and it's roots, and it's about reconnecting with yourself.
Mhm.
Ooh,
And
Ursula.
what did I say?
No, it's Ursula. Yeah, no, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Yeah. I'll have to tag her and make sure she gets, it's around the 47-minute mark, so,
Oh,
yep.
okay. But this is just about. My dog downstairs is barking because somebody walked by the door. But
Of
Mhm.
course.
it says to place a hand at the base of your spine and the other on your heart, and feel your energetic roots growing out of your feet into the heart of Mother Earth, where there is a spark of divine warmth. Follow those roots and feel the medicine of your ancestors that have been buried for centuries. The earth begins to rumble and activates a flow of wisdom into your energy body. As you receive, allow this healing to awaken your connection and sacred remembering. It's time to accept yourself in the fullness of all that you are. And the affirmation is, my roots in medicine are powerful. I honor the fullness of where I've come and how the impacts of the generations to come.
And Ursula's here, and she's saying, "Ooh." No.
So
Uh,
Oh,
it's all
that's
about getting back
amazing.
to yourself, Ursula. It's all about reconnecting with yourself and your ancestors.
I'm taking that message
Absolutely.
for myself as well.
You do that, Diane.
Yeah, because you were talking about your brothers and all that connection. That's amazing.
Reconnecting,
Ursula's
yeah.
saying thank you.
And
Thank
And
your
you.
you
grandmother.
yes, and you guys can support my oracle deck. It's slated to come out, December 1st.
I did.
It's called Empath's Way. Empath's Way.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Where do we find it on how do we find
Oh,
it?
I've got a link. It's a Kickstarter, campaign.
Hmm
I'll find it for you here.
Good.
And
Good.
actually I've got 40 backers already, which is amazing. I put the
hmm
budget really high because, well, printing, it's not
Yeah,
it's an investment. That's what it is.
correct.
So,
And
Mhm.
I'm
yeah.
an investor. You'll be card deck
Absolutely.
number
Absolutely.
76.
Yeah.
Love that, love that. So while I'll be bringing that up, but part of the course, I mean, Patty's gone through some of this already. I mean, I'm not
hmm
going to redo the 8 weeks. The 8 weeks are already done. So
hmm
these are just some of the things you're going to be working on. Inner child work, ego. I mean, I think that's probably one of the biggest ones.
Yep.
Of course, there's intuition development. There's trauma. I mean, there's lots of that.
Yep.
I mean, I don't show me someone that doesn't have trauma. They're not from this earth.
No.
Well, I'm not from this earth,
Uh,
but that's okay.
yeah, yeah. And then there's inner child work, and there's intuition development, there's games with spirit, because you basically have to make light with spirit and know that everything is possible. And then you have to ask, because if you don't ask, they're not going to show up. It's like me saying, "Oh, well, why didn't Diane show up for dinner?" Well, did you ask her?
Yeah.
No. Anyways, that's it, and once you start I think journaling and gratitude journals and dream journals and remembering your dreams, they're all connected. It's all connected. Once you spark one thing, it lights up like the inner Christmas tree. That's what I call it. It's like a Christmas tree. Your chakras just, everything comes on board, everything lines up. And you will feel lighter and lighter. And then people will, that are not for your highest good, will disappear out of your life. Not because you don't like them or whatever, it's because they're not at your vibrational energy level. They have to, in order to be with Diane and Patty and myself, you need to be somewhere around here. And even if you're here, but you want to be here, there's the difference. There's a lot of people that are here and they don't want anything to do with it. They like their life just the way it is, and you're crazy. And I say, yes, I'm crazy, and I'm not looking back. Don't
Mhm.
care.
It's just
Don't care.
not that some people aren't ready for it yet.
Oh,
And
well,
that's
that
okay
too. It's
too.
not their journey. There's a lot of
Mhm.
young souls out there, and Elon Musk is one of them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
a couple other people.
Uh,
So,
yeah. Donald Trump.
we're not going to get into politics.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
mean, we all know about the illusion, and we know the truth, right? That's really, and you know, um, and we're all going through this right now, this dark night to light. Um, and I do like to record the monthly energy updates because I feel it's really important just to connect with everybody and see that we're all going through the same thing pretty much.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would love to see all of you in the community. If you haven't, I mean, I know you're all part of the community already. And if there's anybody else there
Well, and I
that
just
would
like
like,
to say that I need this because I'm trying to do it on my own and it hasn't worked for this many years. And so I need to tag along onto those beautiful shirt tails of yours and let you lead me because I
I
need it.
will guide you, but at the end of the day, like we just had that conversation together, you will have your ahas and epiphanies and go, holy crap.
Mhm.
That's what I want, for you to fully realize who you are and never
Exactly.
look back.
Yep.
Never look back. Ursula, I just finished watching Manifest, and one of the constant sayings in the show, it's all connected. Yeah.
Yep.
I think of
There's no,
spiders. People are afraid of spiders and webs, but they weave some beautiful things, and
yes, they do,
it's all interconnected. It's all.
but they're scary looking.
They are, absolutely. Well, it was amazing, having you ladies here. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, for I don't wanna forget, we are giving out, books. My book, a copy of my book, Intuition Saved My Life, and Soul Healers T-shirts, they're coming, and I already asked in the community which logo you'd like, and thank you for your feedback, everybody. We're working on the logo, and the T-shirts are coming, so just comment giveaway, and you're in. That's all you have to do.
Cool.
So good luck to everybody,
I got one.
and, I will see every Yes. Of course, of course. And I will see everybody next Thursday, same time,
Okay.
same day, and, feel free to reach out. I'm sending you all lots of love, and you ladies, stick around, just for a few minutes, and we're all gonna say goodbye. All right?
Goodbye.
I'm gonna
Thank you
talk
for
to you
having us.
offline.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thank you so much.